everybody. For years, the New York Knicks were the NBA's cautionary tale. We were prestige without purpose, passion, or a plan. Dysfunction and missed opportunities defined our reputation. But by July 2025, as the latest summer editions settle in, the story has changed. Leon Rose told the Knicks to buy tickets, then he delivered a contender. Between both trades, a vital coaching shift, and a strategic summer acquisition, Clarkson, Yabusele, Rose's 5-year blueprint is now complete. The Knicks have evolved from aimless and unstable to talented, balanced, and a championship-ready team. So with this video, I want to look at how he patiently built us, opportunistically swung, committed to a title chase. But in order to do that, we really got to go back to when we signed him and he committed to laying the foundation. When Leon Rose took over in 2020, he didn't promise immediate glory. Instead, he delivered stability, culture, and structure. So his credibility was there. He threw out the chaos, he hired staff, and he promoted professionalism. He brought in Tom Thibodeau to instill defensive toughness. He built a core without caving to pressure or superstar whims. He understood not just the need to rebuild, but to rebuild with credibility. And by summer 2024, the Knicks were no longer the NBA's punchline. We were a tough, culture-rich playoff team. And then around 2024, 2025, that's when the bold move started. We traded for Karl-Anthony Towns. Rose made the first big splash at the start of the 2024-25 season, shipping out Julius, Randle, and Donte to bring in Towns. This move replaced a flawed engine with a stretch big who could score 24 points a game, space defenses, finally give Brunson the offensive weapon he deserves. Then we acquired Mikal. Rose reunited the Villanova trio of Brunson, Hart, and now Bridges, delivering elite shooting, versatility, durability. And this cemented our identity as a selfless, elite defending blue-collar squad. And then ultimately, we had to look at the coach. Thibs restored the identity and credibility, but in 4 years in, his offense has stagnated. Rose executed a historic pivot, firing his own hire and bringing in Mike Brown, a modern tactician known for his playoff success. The Knicks aren't built right now just to compete. We are built right now to win. So I know part of the goal was completing the roster this summer. Rose didn't stop with the stars. He added vital pieces in free agency. I talked a little bit about Clarkson, a former Sixth Man of the Year. Clarkson brings instant scoring for us off the bench, a microwave spark, something that we were short on last year's roster. And so he fills a glaring need, and that signals a win now mentality. Then we got this guy Yabusele, internationally tested, physical, versatile. He gives Mike Brown's front court depth and defensive grit. And that's another chess move by Leon Rose. Depth is important. It's a reality of need in the NBA. As of now, the Knicks look like this. In terms of our starters, we have Brunson, who's a franchise leader and scorer. We have Hart, who's rebounding in defense. Mikal, durable two-way wing. OG, defensive anchor. Mitch, starting center. Karl-Anthony Towns, so we'll probably shift Hart to the bench. We have Cat, who's our all-star stretch big. And then we have off the bench, Mikal Bridges, defensive spark. Yabu, tough rotation forward. Hakporti, Kolik, developmental depth. What are we talking about right now? We have more of a complete team. Look at the success we had last season. Now think about now. There's cohesion and chemistry. We're selfless, gritty, and defensive oriented. We're balanced. We have scoring and defensive options across the board. Mike Brown offers flexibility and modern play style suited for this core. Stars now want to play here. MSG is alive again. Rose didn't just assemble pieces. He crafted a functional, potent, cohesive roster that aligns with the vision of Mike Brown and his system. So if we're looking at Rose and his legacy, wins delivered. Confident roster, coaching upgrade, Eastern Conference window open. But the risks are there. There's the risk of health. It's the risk of Karl-Anthony Towns' success in the playoffs, Clarkson's streakiness, but still Rose made moves with his conviction, not desperation. So if you ask me about Leon Rose's report card, he delivered. He stayed the course. He made the tough decisions. And now he's handed over a title caliber roster to Mike Brown. Now it's time for the New York Knicks to deliver themselves high grades on a report card, on the court. But what do you think? Keep this in mind. The same thing applies to life that applies to our team. If there is no struggle, there's no progress. But also remember this, whether it's out there in the real world or here in these YouTube streets, here in Knicks Deli, baby, everybody eats. I'm your boy Shia, and I'm out.